Good morning. Welcome to our latest edition of 4 visa answers in 5 minutes. Let's get straight into it. Hi ISCAR team. I just wanted to know that when Home Affairs say that processing time for 75% of cases is 7 months, what does that mean? Is that from visa lodgement to when your visa's granted, or is it from the EOI date to when you get invited? Thanks in advance. Okay, so what that means is that in cases the department have just recently finalised, let's say over the last few weeks, they look at how long those cases took to finalise, and they are saying in this case that 75% of those cases took 7 months or less. So it might be 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 7 months, whatever. 25% of those cases took more than 7 months. So it gives a bit of a guide on how long cases will take that are currently in the system or about to be lodged. But we also think processing times are going to improve as well. We obviously have a new immigration minister now. He's a little bit more generous in terms of the migration program, and he's putting more resources into processing now. So that will help. We also think there probably will be a change in government in May this year, and the Labor Party is likely to have a little bit more understanding of the benefit of the migration program, and we think processing times will come down under a Labor government as well. So that's a little bit of good news. Okay, question 2. I was refused my RSMS application as a retail manager of a Red Rooster store. What are my chances of an appeal? I've been waiting 12 months now. Okay, so I suspect that what the AAT or what the department have done is refused you because they think you are a retail supervisor rather than a retail manager. That's the most common decision for refusals of that category at the moment. Now, there's a lot of reasons why the department have been doing this, but there are many things you can do to improve your chances of success at the AAT. In general, we think if there are around about 7 people working in your business and the owner's not involved, so 7 people or more and the owner's not involved, then you're probably around a 70% chance of being approved. If there's a few more employees, a little bit more chance, a little bit less than 7 employees, a lesser chance. The good thing is the AAT have been ruling that the immigration department have been wrong to refuse a lot of these retail managers. So if you do a lot of preparation for your appeal, put in a lot of evidence about all the different types of tasks you're doing there, maybe have someone else appointed as a retail supervisor in your business, so the department and the AAT can't really say that person or that you are doing retail supervisor when in fact you've got someone doing that task. That will improve your chances a lot. Okay, question 3. May I ask about a PR application? I'm applying for a subclass 189 visa with my wife as a dependent. Does she need to take the English exam as well? Well, she doesn't have to take the English exam if she's not providing partner points, but she does need to show functional English. Now, functional English you can show through schooling, you can show through a passport from certain countries. You can certainly do the IELTS test or an equivalent and get the equivalent of 4.5 average. Remember that the test must be less than 12 months old for functional English for the partner, and you can do the test during the visa lodgement. So it's a little bit different for family members. Partners are allowed to do that. If she can't do any of those things, then she needs to pay an English language charge, and that's $4,890. So definitely worth trying at least the IELTS test if she can't show proof through her passport or her past studies in English. Okay, question 4. I hold a skills assessment as an electronics engineer. I'm currently on a 485 visa. I started full-time work as a control systems engineer. When I complete 1 year of work, will I need to take an assessment to claim 5 more points, or just prove the employment is skilled enough? Thanks in advance. Okay, so you don't need to get a work assessment from Engineers Australia if you can prove the work was skilled yourself. So if you can show a very detailed work reference showing all the duties of that job match the ANSCO description of that job, and that you were working at least 20 hours a week, and that you were paid at the professional level, then no, you don't need to pay for a workplace or a work points assessment. Instead, you can prove it by yourself to the case officer. Okay folks, that's all. Don't forget the Skills Select round this Thursday, midnight, the 10th of January, and we'll have the unofficial results the next day. If you want any help with your application or have any visa questions at all, email us to migration@iscar.com, and you have a great day.